Hey guys, welcome back to Perfect Coding, and today we will be making a game where you guess the number, and if you get it right, you win. Alright, let's start. So first we just import a package called random. Okay, and after we do that, if you want to be fancy, you can just print welcome to the guessing game. And now we just declare a variable which could be called con, and we just put true, equal to true. And now we write a while loop. While con is equal to true, and now we go into the loop and we write, and we just generate a number from between 1 to 100. And up here we want to make another variable which we would call turns, because we want to know the number of turns we made before we got the right answer. And here we just write another variable called num, which will be the number that's going to be generated. Num is equal to random dot rand range, and this is going to be from this package that we imported up here, and 1 comma 101, which is basically 1 to 100, and the last number always has to be 1 more than the number you need. Okay, so now we write another while loop, and we're just going to put while con is equal to true again, because it doesn't matter what it's going to be in this loop, we just want it to loop until we get the right answer. Now inside we just take the user's input, which we're going to call user int, and we need the integer version of the input. So input of enter your number, and now we write an if condition. If the user input is equal to the number generated, then you just print you have guessed correctly, well done, and you add another turn to the turns, and then you just print the turns as well. You write your number of turns was, comma, turns. And now you write another else if, and then you write another else if, which is user input is less than the number generated. You add another turn, and then you print your number is less than the number generated. And you write another else if the user input is more than the number generated, then you add another turn and you print your number is more than the number generated. And also up here, we want, if the number is correct, we want to exit this while loop. We want to exit it. So what we're going to write, if it's correct, underneath here we're just going to write break, which is going to break this loop, and it's going to go back into this loop. So now we leave this loop, and we're just going to write, and we're just going to take in another input, which is going to be called again. Again is equal to the input of play again, and we're just going to put y/n, y for yes and n for no. And we're going to write another if condition. If again is equal to n, then we just print, and then we just put con is equal to false. Now remember, we wrote con is equal to true, so it only goes in if it's equal to true, but now it's false, so it won't go in. And it just ends there. Okay, let's try it out now. Okay, let's put something like 36. So it's more, which means the number generated is less than 36. 26, still more. 16, it's less, so it's between 16 and 26. 18, maybe 20, 22. So it's between 20 and 22, and the only number is 21. Okay, as you can see, it says you have guessed correctly, well done, and your number of turns was 7. Let's count it now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was the amount of turns. So if you press no, if you press N, then it will exit. If you press Y, it will keep on going. So if you press no, it exits, as you can see. And if you press Y, it goes in. So 34, 35, it says you have guessed correctly. And if you press Y, it plays again. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I hope you had fun watching this video, and I hope it helped you. See you next time. Bye.